Alright, welcome again YouTubers. This is what is left of an HID system that I had. These are two different HID bulbs. This one I think is 55 watt and this one is 35 watt. But what I'll be doing, sometimes I'm not sure if on YouTube they show you how to set the rubber on the lamp properly so that they can both fit and is locked together, so as to avoid probably the rubber freeing and not locking on this section of the lamp. So let me just go ahead and explain how we can get the rubber to lock onto this and all the arrangement fitted properly still, so that you can fit this into the headlamp of your vehicle with the rubber properly fitted without having a problem. So let me begin by showing you what I had done and how I get it to work like this. Alright, so first, this rubber, it comes with a small extension. This is the original rubber that comes with the vehicle, and you can use this on any vehicle, does not matter, as long as you have the same arrangement. You can basically use or follow the same procedure. So first of all, this is the original rubber, and the rubber had an extension out. I will show you one of a picture so that you can see what I'm talking about. So this rubber had an extension, and what I had done is to use an hacksaw blade and cut that extension. And if you notice, the extension, it is as if it is flat with the rubber itself that covers the entire lamp, so, or the entire back of the lamp, to avoid moisture or water from going into the lamp. So I cut this with an hacksaw blade so that everything becomes flat, because I'm going to use it for a particular purpose, so that's why I cut it off like this. Now this is the HID that I had in the vehicle. I took it out, but what I had done for this one, this is the original arrangement, so it comes with an extension like this. But if you should put this extension on this HID lamp fitted this way, let me just remove this. The rubber won't be able to fit properly over the extension here because of this. So if you try to fit this, you realize that it won't set. So in order to get this to set, you have to cut off this extension. Here's the extension, you have to cut it off. So in this one that I had, I cut that off, and if you notice, it looks a little jarred. So I use the hacksaw and cut it so that it flush along with the metal itself. So this is what I did. So I'm going to use, but this is not the original one. I'm going to take this because this is the one that this extension belongs to. So this is it. This belongs to this one. So this is how it is going to lock on in position. So here, with this piece cut off from the rubber that seals the lamp from allowing water from getting into it, you push it over the little extended part here, and then now you can take this and fit it onto it, and you can turn it, and there it locks into position, and the rubber also is locked into position. So when you're pushing this arrangement into the lamp so that you can turn it and lock it, you basically don't have anywhere where water can actually seep in, because it locks itself. So this metal piece lock the rubber itself onto this back piece so that everything is locked tight and no water can get in. So you would have placed this section just as you would have put the original lamp, which is the halogen lamp. I'm going to take out the halogen lamp. So this is the halogen lamp, and this is the arrangement on the halogen lamp, and this is fixed. You cannot remove this from the lamp itself. It is fixed. So this piece, because this is fixed to the bulb itself, you push it in as a complete arrangement. But because this is not fixed to this, as how this is fixed to the lamp, what you would have to do is to place this in the lamp first, stuck it in position, and use the clip to hold it in, and then with this arranged as it is, you push this in, and then you slide it in and lock it in position here. And then all you need to do is to take the rubber and slide it onto the cover of the lamp to seal it completely, and you would have had your lamp set up without the rubber extruding in any way, so that you can avoid water from going into your lamp. And notice it's like a complete arrangement that we have right here. So in order to get this out, you would have to screw this back piece, pull it out, and then you take out this entire piece, and this would be left in where the halogen lamp would have set into the headlamp. So this is how I arrange my HID into my vehicle. I don't have any in at the moment, but all the arrangement that I had before is still there, and I will show you the arrangement. So let me just quickly go over what I did. So first of all, I took this rubber from the back of the lamp, and I will take a picture of it and put it on the right hand side of the screen at the bottom so that you can see it. So took this rubber out. There's an extension on the rubber, so I cut it off so that everything is flush with this piece. So this piece and this piece becomes flush. Also, this is the original arrangement for the HID. So what I did was to take an hacksaw and cut this also flush, just as this one. Just cut it flush with the metal piece that is here. And when you do that, what you actually do is to create a space. So I'm going to fit on this onto the lamp. So this space that is behind the arrangement here is left for this part. It's about the same diameter. I don't know if you can see it for this part, so that whenever you place this onto it, you still have enough space to fit this in. Let me arrange it, fit this in, and screw it on so that you have this piece fixed onto this. So when you're pulling this out of the lamp, you basically unscrew. You would have drawn the rubber off the fixture that it is set on the headlamp at the back, and then pull it out. This piece would have been left inside the lamp itself at the back. So if you are going to remove this, this is going to come off with it, and if you want to take it off, you just pull it up and it comes right off. Put it on back, you just plug it in, and it does not matter exactly how you plug it in. You just fit it on any way you want to fit it on. But this piece now is set inside the back of the lamp where the halogen lamp would have gone, and you would have set it in the same way, because the same thing that is here, the same arrangement. So you have a short here, here is short, here is short, this is the long piece coming down, this is the long piece coming down. So but this is separate from this. Alright, so this is fitted here and screwed on. The reason why I'm doing this is because sometimes people do different things without making the cut on this and set this. So in order for you, some people just leave off the rubber, because if they should put the rubber on, it would interfere with this. Let me try it with this one. This is the one that there was no cut on this. There's no cut on this. So if assuming that we push this into the back of the headlamp to fit it in the space where this would go. So say for example we put this in. Now we're going to place this one over the HID. Now we're going to put this over it and see if it can lock. Cannot lock. See, trying to lock it, it won't lock because there is not enough space behind here for this to come down further. So this needs to go down somewhat further in order for it to lock. And because it cannot go down because of this extended piece, it won't be able to lock. So if this was removed just like this one right here, it would make it so much easier to fit onto it, but this is not the right arrangement for this. Alright, so again, if you decide that you're going to put in an HID, you can make the adjustment to the parts. So this piece, you just cut it off flush. So this is how it would look originally. So you just cut this off and it would look like this. When this is cut off, the next thing is to get something and cut this also flush. So this is cut flush to the edge of here, so all of it seems even, so that you have the two cut piece to accommodate the rubber inside, or the rubber go over the HID light itself, so you can have it locked in position properly. So here it is locked. So this is the one that is properly set. Alright, and I'm just gonna give you a quick run through of my arrangement and the reason why I set it up that way and how it is set up. Now as regard this piece, I normally just take it off and leave it out, because what I notice is that when you're dimming, the dim does not look as how you would dim a regular halogen light, and that's why I take this off. So the dim kind of spread the light in a way that I don't like how it is spread. So I take this off and just use it just as is here. Alright, so I'm going to remove this and then I'm going to show you how I set up my HID system, the wire harness on the vehicle itself. Alright, so first of all, I connected the main wire, this is it, to the positive terminal of the battery, and then I reroute it at the back of the battery, and then it comes here. And this fuse, you would normally get this part of it on the HID system, so you can use a 15 amp fuse in this, and then it is rerouted to this console. Now this is where it is branched off. Power comes in here and it is branched off here. To trace it, this is the wire right here. It goes behind here, and this is it, comes here This is it. No, this is it right here, and it comes here when it goes to the HID system. So let me see if I can get a better look from here. So this is it, and here it comes to, this is the ballast. So all the connections are down here on the ballast, and the reason why I set it like this, hanging down, is because if in the event water should come anywhere inside here, I'm pouring water, and if it even come into here and fall onto this, the ballast, it does not trouble the ballast in any way, just run off over it. But I tied down the ballast here on the vehicle itself, so that when I'm driving it does not shake or anything, and the wires are steady under here, so no shaking takes place on the wire. Now going over to the next side is a similar arrangement. So the ballast is down here in a little dark corner. So here's the ballast right here, my finger touching it, and it also is fastened to a section down here. And this wire here, I ground it on a section of the metal itself. Can't really see down there that well, sorry, I'm not able to show you. And the sections of the HID that is left off, this is part of it, and some other sections are hanging on here. Let me see if I can get it up. No, that's not it. Oh yes, this is it. This is plugged into the lamp itself, and here are some other sections of the HID system. So it is not working at the moment. The system that is there is operational, but I've disabled it because I don't like when I'm driving and for some reason the light goes out, and especially since with the HID system, what a problem that I find with it is that when this bulb goes, you have a problem, because one lamp, entire lamp, is not going to work. Now if the halogen light or the bulb here should go, if the bright should go, you can always put it on dim and it works, and you can have light, at least dim light, working with. But with the HID, if the HID should go bad in any way, either the bulb go, or the circuitry inside here, or the ballast arrangement down there, if it goes, then you have a problem. The whole entire bulb, either on one side or both sides, is going to give you a problem. So I go back to my regular halogen light, because I do not want, when I'm on the road driving and an entire light goes out on me, I rather have something working with than nothing at all. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this video is beneficial to you or give you some information that is helpful. Please subscribe. Have yourself a wonderful time.